Hello everyone, this is Sally Harris, and so today I want to talk to you about a subject that I've been asked by several people. I know I've already done a video on holidays and what that looks like, without your adult child. However, today I want to talk about what if you have feuding adult children. So you're not estranged from either, but the two of them or more can't get along. And so, for those of you that are new to this channel exists because I'm a firm believer that every mom deserves a support system during this hard time that you're going through. And in this case, where your adult children are not completely estranged, but it sounds like it's still a volatile situation at home, or obviously maybe they're not living with you. But regardless, when you try to come together as a family on a holiday and there's a lot of feuding going on, obviously that's not good for anyone. And I think everyone could agree to that. Some things to consider, in my opinion, would be number one is make sure you're developing that relationship with your kids separately. So they're going to have different interests. You're going to have a different relationship with each one of them. The issue here is when they come together and can't get along. You really need to make a decision of whether you really want that holiday to happen as a family. Maybe you need to separate them in regards to having dinner with one or more of them at a restaurant, or having them over for dinner separately to celebrate. Whatever that looks like for you, but you need to at least take those things into consideration, because as a mom, which is the whole purpose of this channel, is not to make your kids feel better, but I'm trying to help you. And if it is driving you crazy, right, and it's very stressful, and I'm sure many of you, by the end of the day, if this is happening, you're probably like, what was the point here, right? So there was no giving thanks on that day, right? If that's happening for Thanksgiving here coming up in just a few days. And so I would strongly consider, if I were you, to separate them. If you know full force that it's going to blow up, the two never get along, it's never been good in the past, why would you bring them together on a holiday? Because a holiday is not going to fix everything. I know sometimes you think it might, but it's not. And so I would separate it, maybe not have the holiday, maybe not invite either of them, whatever that looks like. But truly, I mean, if you were to say, oh, you can come over if you promise to not start something with your sister. That sounds good. And in the moment, maybe they mean that. But if it's that volatile, as in the couple moms that had requested this video, if it's that volatile, why are you putting yourself through that? That just doesn't make any sense. Because you can't try to control the situation. That's number two. Don't try to control the situation between them. If they start feuding, you need to step away. The clincher here is if that's in your home during a holiday and maybe you have other family members there, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever, that can be very uncomfortable. And so why are you putting yourself through that is really the key here. And then lastly, acknowledge that you cannot stop the fight. If your sons or daughters cannot get along and they refuse to actually have proven to you that they can be in the same room together, and maybe you're not feeling the animosity and as things get better, just know that you can't stop the fight. So with all good intentions, having them say that they're going to get along for this day, they're going to set aside differences, and eventually maybe that can happen. But you have to acknowledge that you can't stop the fight, okay? It's going to be what it's going to be. It's their relationship. Your job as a mom is to keep your relationship as best you can with your own kids, right? And that's going to be separately. If they're feuding, it's maybe not going to look like the family, circle that you had hoped for, at least not right now. But try to keep those relationships as best you can with each individual child. So I hope that helps. I know holidays just kind of stir all of this up for people. I remember. And we're more emotional. We want things to be better. We want things to be different. And but you need to do the best you can with what you have. You need to face the reality of whatever is happening in your family right now. And that, just remember, a holiday is not going to make it better. Okay? So I hope that helps. If you have any questions or you want to book a call to see if we're a good fit to work together, either on a one-on-one basis or group coaching, there will be a link below. In the comments, you can click on schedule a 30-minute call with me to discuss, and we can go from there. But I hope this helps. And as always, if you do have any other video ideas, I want to focus on what you're looking for. So I hope this helps. Thanks. Have a great day.